I found a love for me. Well, darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine.
Alright, who's ready to get married?
We are. Let's go.
Welcome everyone to the wedding of Erica and David. Erica and David, you came here today as committed partners and friends, and you'll leave with 2 more titles, that of husband and wife. You stand here today with many of your dear family and friends to share your happiness. And it is such a privilege for me to stand with you today to officiate at this remarkable and transformational event in your lives. Erica and David, you met in 1994. You were young teenagers. During this fateful 4th of July, they thought they had met by chance as David jogged by. Erica getting his attention, asking him to a party, and David accepting. They would share their first kiss during this holiday, not knowing these events would change their lives. As teenage relationships do, It ended around 6 months later. Your lives went on and you finally reconnected July of last year. In January, you decided to give it another go, and in March, you were engaged. David proposed at the Renaissance Fair in Deerfield. He prearranged with the owner to enter a competition called Highland Hunks. Erica's family was there and miraculously kept the secret of the proposal. He won second place and was knighted, but not before Erica had to vouch that he was a good man. At that moment, down on one knee, he proposed. A month and a half ago at the Renaissance Fair in Pennsylvania, you met the owner of the fair by chance. Or fate, if you will, when you both convinced him to perform a hand-binding ceremony. In a private, perfect spot, you both committed yourselves to one another, binding your souls once more. You are twin souls, sometimes discussed in terms of a mirror soul or a soul connection. A twin flame is the other half of your soul. It is theorized that a soul can split into two after ascending to a high frequency. Therefore, the soul lands in two different bodies. You are one flame, separated and brought together by fate. You learn to love yourselves, and then you are ready to reunite as one soul. While twin flame relationships still face hardships, they represent an important chance for happiness and growth. You are old souls and believe that you have been down the same path many times. At this time was the right time in this life for you two to finally reunite. You are so much alike. You love deeply and you love experiencing new things. You are both loving, adventurous Sagittarians. You both have meaningful tattoos, and you have a few specifically symbolizing your relationship together, including "Nothing love is ever lost," which has a deep meaning for you both. You have an Italian phrase meaning everything, as in, "You're my everything." You have dragonflies, symbols of good luck, with keys for the bodies and the latitude and longitude coordinates of where you met in Oklawaha. You also have an anchor and a compass because he grounds you, Erica, and she guides you, David. You have the same taste in music, and you both love to travel. You both love the beach and the powerful force that the ocean represents, especially today. David's calm, Erica's wild. She worries, he's sure everything will work out. You both love to laugh and just enjoy being together. Where you are together, it's without fear. You have a sense of peace and calm that you have never had before each other. You talk about everything together, and you can just be yourselves. Speaking your truth together with security and safety, you are best friends. You are vulnerable and honest together. It is now time to exchange your vows.
Microphone? Try the mic.
This is the recorder. I didn't trust the other one because it kept giving me error messages.
Speak into that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear me? If I talk up loud enough?
Hopefully
no. Good Lord, maybe I should have done this. Yeah. Because, yeah. Alright. Erica, hi. In the summer of '94, as I was jogging down a dirt road in a little town that no one has ever heard of, a girl stopped me and asked me if I would like to go to a party that was happening the next weekend at her house. I said yes. I knew that there was something special about her. The way that she captured my attention as quickly as she did. I knew that there was going to be more to our story, and boy was there ever. The next few months that followed were filled with love, laughter, and friendship. Unfortunately, it ended, and there was heartache. once I finally pulled my head out of my butt, we became friends again. Neither of us knew quite what to do with the awkwardness that then invaded our friendship. I did not feel at all worthy of her time or her friendship after breaking her heart. So I shoved my head completely up my butt again and pushed this love away from me for what was to become almost our final chapter. Through the years of separation, I often thought of a love lost. I could not dwell on the thought of her because I had made a choice, and I was going to see it through. Thinking of her made it difficult to continue the life choice that I had made. So, I put our time in the back of my mind. For many years, I tried to make myself happy with someone and something who was not happy with me. After a long time of trying to change who I was, I could not do it anymore. I ended what I should not have started, and as I began to look back at my life and why I was where I was, I kept thinking of one person in my life who never judged me and always accepted me for who I was. Someone who loved me the way that I loved them. I picked up the phone and reached out, and to my relief, she answered. I was through playing games. I was through pretending to love life. I was through pretending to live life. I found out that, well, so was she. And that brings us to here, now, this day. The day that will realign the stars. The day that was meant to happen so many years ago. Wonderful blessings have come from our time apart. But a lot of heartache could have been avoided if we had been together. Erica Nicole, on this long-awaited day, I vow to you an undying love, admiration, and understanding for who you are, for what you have come through. I vow that whenever our lips touch, it will always feel like not only our first kiss in '94, but our first kiss ever. I will honor you. I will not leave the toilet seat up. I will make sure that each day that remains for us here on earth, your face will know a smile. I will live for us. I will die for us. I will be the man that you need me to be because you are the girl who has set my soul free.
Yes. Mine is long-winded too. What year was this? I'm probably gonna. David, 25 years ago, you stole a kiss in my heart. I knew in that moment that you were my forever. But life decided to take us in different directions. During all these years apart, my feelings have never changed or faded for you. From the moment we reconnected, I have felt this feeling of completeness that I can't explain. They say when you meet your soulmate, you should feel calm, no anxiety, and no agitation. The only time in my life that I have ever felt that way is with you. I believe this is because whatever our souls are made of, yours and mine are the same. I want so badly to explain all the love I have for you. Not the love of butterflies and stomach knots, but the entanglement of two souls. Love is a word that is used far too often to ever describe the infinite love and deep passion that I have in my heart for you. You are a million dreams and a million prayers of a young girl come true. You are kind, silly, and intelligent. Your laugh is contagious, and you have the biggest heart I've ever seen. Neither of us are perfect, even though we see each other that way, which makes us perfectly imperfect together. The time we have spent together has been straight out of a fairy tale. Like how when we are together, the whole world just fades away. You have filled my life with joy and have given me a sense of peace that I have never known. You have helped me find myself again and allowed me room to heal. The way you acknowledge my strengths and accept my faults is amazing. I have never felt so adored or felt more safe than I do when I'm with you. You are truly my best friend. imagine living another moment without. One lifetime with you will never be enough. With that said, these are my promises to you, which will ensure that we never waste another minute together. I promise to encourage you to always follow your dreams because I believe in you. I promise to help shoulder our challenges, for there is nothing we cannot face if we stand together. I promise to listen to your advice even if I don't take it. I promise to keep our lives exciting and adventurous and full of passion. I promise to always do my best to give more than I take and not to keep score. I promise to always love and accept you for who you are the same way you accept me for who I am. I promise all of these and much more for the rest of my life, and most importantly today, in front of our family. I take you as my husband because this is the greatest love story that will ever be told.
May we have the rings, please? Erica, I ask you to take David's ring. David, I ask you to take Erica's ring. These rings and their unbroken wholeness are tokens of your union, tokens of your love. Just as these circles are without end, we know that love is eternal. They represent the enduring trust and affection that you bring to each other today and every day. May they ever remind you that your lives are bound together by devotion, faithfulness, and an inner spiritual bond. Erica, why don't you place David's ring on his finger, hold it there, and repeat after me. Because this ring is perfectly symmetrical, it signifies the perfection of true love. As I place it on your finger, I give you all that I am and ever hope to be. David, please respond. Because this ring has no end and no beginning.
Because this ring has no end and no beginning.
It signifies the continuation of true love.
It signifies the continuation of true love.
As it is placed on my finger,
As it is placed on my finger,
I give you all that I am and all that I hope to be.
I give you all that I am and all that I hope to be.
Please secure the ring on David's finger. Can I tell you, this happens at every single wedding. It's something about the beach. The fingers swell. Every single wedding, the man's ring doesn't fit. David, please hold the ring on Erica's finger as you repeat after me. Because this ring is perfectly symmetrical,
Because this ring is perfectly symmetrical.
it signifies the perfection of true love.
It signifies the perfection of true love.
As I place it on your finger,
As I place it on your finger,
I give you all that I am
I give you all that I am
and all that I hope to be.
and all that I hope to be.
Erica, please say this in response. Because this ring has no end or beginning, it signifies the continuation of true love. As it is placed on my finger, I give you all that I am and I ever hope to be. You may secure the ring on Erica's finger, David. Erica and David, in the presence of your beloved family and friends as witnesses, you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. I therefore declare your marriage to be valid and binding and pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.
Way up in the mountains, 4,000 feet high,
There's a trail through the trees to a cliff where Carolina meets the sky. Oh, and there's a view I just can't describe. No, we're not there yet, just a few more steps, baby, wait. Okay, you can open your eyes. This is it, this is now, this is what I've been talking about. Looking out, can't you see forever? Take my hand, just take it in. This is a moment we won't forget. On top of the world, here together. If there ever was a time for a perfect kiss, this is it. Girl, I know that you've been waiting, talking to your friends, wondering if and wondering